Dear students, in this video, we will solve few questions related to the exercise 12b, right? Question number 1 and 2 as well. So the first question, it says that the Venn diagram shows the elements of U and of A. So the Venn diagram is for the question number 1 here. Draw it for you. Okay. There's a whole rectangle box, right? It's a universal set, and inside that universal set, we have set A, which is cat, hamster, and mouse. Okay, and outside the circle, we have tiger and lion mentioned. Okay, students. Now, what we need to do, actually, a Venn diagram means that it visually represents the sets and their a relationship between the different sets, like sets A, set B, set C. Okay, in a circle. So here, what we need to do, the Venn diagram is in here in the question number 1. So you need to show the elements of U, means the universal set, and of A. So first one, the first part lists all the elements of the universal sets of A. Means like all the elements, right? Including inside the circle one, and outside the circle. So how many elements are there? There are 5 elements. So the first answer for this universal set is the lion, okay, cat, right, tiger, hamster, mouse. Okay, so there are 6, 1, 3, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the first answer done, and this is a universal set, right? So here you need to write down in set notation. So curly bracket, very important, right? And symbol of the universal set here. Okay, and the second thing they're saying that, and then set of set A in set notation. And the second part that you need to write down the set A, elements of set A. So elements of set A, which is inside the circle, we have cat, and the second one hamster, and the third one is mouse. These elements belong to your set A. Okay, now the second part is the list all the elements, right? Here, like elements. The spelling elements ELEMENTS. Okay, that's its elements here. Okay, so the second one is list all the elements of A complement in set notation. So here it means that A complement here. So A complement means like U minus A. U minus A means you need to subtract the elements which is included in A, right, from the universal set. So here the whole, this rectangle, right, this whole rectangle is the universal set in which all the 5 elements are included. So you need to minus the set A from the whole these 5 elements. So cat, hamster, and mouse has been deducted. So what is left? So the A complement answer is lion and tiger. Okay, lion and tiger. Right. So now the second question, it's the second question that you need to tell. Second question. Second question is also similar, right? So, well, second question that what we need to do, it is given that the universal set x such that x is an integers, right? Between 1 and 10 inclusive. So all the integers, right, positive integers from 1 till 10. So 1 and 10 is included in that universal set. Okay, so the first part here, and B set is x such that it's an even numbers. So the B set inside the circle, that you need to write down the even numbers, and the numbers which are not even means like odd numbers you need to write down outside the circle but in the rectangle box, right? Okay, so the first part, what to say, that list all the first question, list all the elements of universal set and of the set B in set notation, right? So first part that you need to write down the elements of universal set, okay, and then you need to write down the set of B. So question 2, the first answer, the requirement of the first answer is you need to write down the elements of the universal set here. Okay, so the universal set, the integers, the positive integers 1 and 10 is also included. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 10. Okay, now and then there's the second part that you need to write down the set of B. So B set here, which are even numbers. So the even numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, right? Okay, the second part, then you need to draw a Venn diagram. So I'm going to draw a Venn diagram. See, the first of all, a rectangle. This is the second part, the drawing of the Venn diagram. Rectangle, in which write down all the elements, supposed to be universal set, all the elements, but in the circle, right? In the B set, you need to write down only the even numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 will come inside the circle, right? And the rest of the odd numbers will come outside the circle. So 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, right? Okay, so the Venn diagram is done. Okay, the third part, the question, the third part is what we need to write down. The third part list all the elements of A complement in the set mutation. List all the elements of the universal set of the sets B in a set mutation. Done. Draw the Venn diagram. That is also done. The third one, from the Venn diagram, list all the elements of B complement the set mutation. Okay, from the Venn diagram. Okay, you draw the one, you drew the Venn diagram. Now list all the elements of B complement. Now you need to write down the B complement. The B complement means, yes, students, I told you in the previous question, like a U minus B is the meaning of B complement, right? So the B1, when B element supposed to be subtract from the universal set. So the B complement answer is this one, right? 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So B complement answer is 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, right? Okay. Now the fourth part, the fourth question is describe the set of B complement in words. So the B complement are the odd numbers, right? So you can just write down here in words that these are the integers between 1 and 10, okay, which only the odd numbers, okay. So we have done question number 1 and question number 2, right? And you need to do these two questions in your math classwork notebook, okay? And the rest of the examples, inshallah, we will do tomorrow, right? Thank you.